Alright, happy Friday, everybody. So, first thing I wanted to try and work out is my game's resources. Basically, since it's a race, I have it set up to where each play cycle is based on the hour of a clock, since technically the race should progress about 12 hours. So I got each one labeled 1 through 12, and these are played each play cycle. So, like, say the first hour of the game, hour in game time, that is, not that it actually take you an hour to play one play cycle, but you'd start off with your first hour, and this first hour allows you to play cards with the same within the same hour. So, since I'm in the first hour of the race, I can play my cheap wooden shield. I can probably put that in my items section, at least for the first round. The character for today is Larry the Necromancer. That's actually probably a third or fourth variation of this. I don't really remember. But, so in other words, first play cycle of the game, you start off with at least one item. Maybe a sponsor. I'm not sure on that one yet. Sponsors might come into play, like maybe during the 5th or 6th hour. I really haven't decided yet. The vehicle, I'm probably going to work it towards any vehicle you want, but you can upgrade it. Destination will probably stay the same throughout the game, unless your opponent can change that. I'm thinking about rules for that scenario. Kind of like, make you go in a different direction, maybe add a couple hours here and there to your play time, something like that. Okay, anyway, obviously this has a lot more work to be done, but that's the basic idea. So, second round, we're in our second hour of the game. By this point, I should be able to play some more evolved weapons and maybe throw in some creatures. So, if I wanted to play Interdimensional Robot Dragon, for example, I'd have to be in the third hour. So, we'll just pretend we're on the third play cycle. Let's go up to 3. The opponent, of course, is going to have his own section for that over on this side. I'm also thinking about making different hours of the game have different perks. Also, the sponsors will probably add an hour or two here and there, and of course your opponent will have counter cards so where they could take away that hour or something like that. Essentially, the goal is to win the race, is to get to your destination card. And of course, Mayhem can do whatever Mayhem does anyway. I'll probably edit that out, though. It's kind of stupid sounding, but I think you probably get the idea. That's kind of where it's at now. Yeah, so we'll see. So I basically realized this game makes absolutely no sense at all, but the really hard part was trying to come up with a resource system that wasn't a copycat of other games. And for all I know, this could be a copycat of another game. I really don't know. But I'm thinking this is at least a way to use resources where you don't get screwed on them like you can in Magic. Because each player basically starts off with the same thing, and each play cycle has the same thing. There'd be like spell cards or item cards that will add an hour, take away an hour. Like you could be able to be banished somewhere for a play cycle, things like that. So there will be some strategic qualities to it, but essentially it's to get to the 12th hour of the race as quick as you can. Well, within 12 hours, 12 play cycles. I haven't worked out all the details, but that's kind of where it's at now. If anyone's heard of any kind of resource similar to this, let me know. If I have to make adjustments, I will. But like I said, this probably the hardest part of the game is trying to work out your resources and how you're going to actually try and pull that off. But I was trying to avoid making these into any kind of like mana or land type of situations, but I don't know, that part is pretty freaking hard. Anyway, have a good Friday, everybody. Thanks, bye.